kittens. Hey everybody. I'm probably going to start just a couple minutes late. No, we'll see. We'll try to be on time. I got a lot of stuff to bring in here still. We're running a little bit behind, so I apologize for that. I think we'll get caught up pretty quick. It also looks like today there's a lot of stuff. It's a very big mailbag today. So, as usual, in these circumstances, we'll plan on going about 2 hours. Then if it looks like we can wrap up, we'll just wrap it up real quick at the end. But if we're at 2 hours and there's still a lot left to do, we'll have to put it off, some of it, for another day. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. So, all right, let me bring the rest of the stuff in. We'll figure it out from there together. Hang on a minute. I put the gate up in the kitchen like I've done in the past, but I bet these kids are so big now they're just going to go right over it. We'll see. Yeah, the door is open. How cute that one is. I'll put that in front there. This one's cute too. Alright, let's see if we can get everybody back in here now that we're ready. Yeah, I checked on her. She's doing okay. She's got everything she needs. 2, 3, 4. Well. Okay, everybody. Look at that. Yes, 5 kittens. Oh, yeah, I got 5 kittens. Okay, there you go, kids. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, it's time. As predicted, we're just a couple minutes late. Sorry about that. Have a seat here. Check the camera angles. Give DJ a minute to catch up. While we're waiting for DJ, let me start right in about a deep topic. Sorry to start us off on something. It's a little serious. I think we don't bring up our no SADS policy often enough, but we should bring it up more often than we do because it is the one thing that we've got, I think, that really sets us apart from other kitten fosters. And it's important to us. It's something that we do because we need to. It's we do it because we must, so to speak. To put it briefly, the no SADS policy is our way of making sure that we never use emotional exploitation to get you involved in the lives of these kittens. These kittens are cute enough and wonderful enough, just the way they are, having a good time, running around, without us having to get into their backstories or any potential things that could have been in their histories that would be sort of emotional for you. We don't want that. We don't want that to be the reason that you love these kittens or love us. I mean, we rescue kittens, same as other fosters. So sometimes there are unfortunate circumstances in the past, but we don't dwell on that. We just want to deal with how great they are today. So that's it in a nutshell, although it's worth mentioning that it does go a little bit further than that, in that, we intentionally, we don't talk about politics, the news of the day, We avoid stuff that is going to get people upset. We just try to be a place you can go and be cool, escape from all that nonsense that happens in your day-to-day life, and just enjoy some kittens. You know, that's really what it's about for, I think, most of the people that watch. So it's important for me to bring that up because it's important to us. We don't talk about it enough. It's just something that happens. It's real easy if you just watch Kitten Academy, you don't know about the no sads policy. It's real easy to miss the fact that it exists. You know, it's hard to notice that we never do those things. It's hard to notice the absence of something a lot of times. So I wanted to bring that up, and you know, I intend to bring it up more often in the future because, like I said, it is important to us. And I hope that for at least some of you, you watch because of that policy. You know, the fact that obviously, I think we could get a little more attention in the press. The press loves a sad story. We could probably get more attention than we do if we did exploit those things, but we just, it's basically our one rule that we refuse to do that. And it also becomes relevant in our Discord chat because we also try to avoid it there. We don't want people bringing up things that are sad or talking about stuff that falls into that category, because the chat also is a place where people go to escape from that sort of nonsense, you know, the kinds of things that you have to deal with in your day-to-day life. It's just a place where people can go and be friends. And friendly. I think the friendly part is also super important on the chat. So, and that's a great thing. I mean, we've got almost 1,000 people that are involved in that chat. They don't all talk, obviously. A lot of people lurk, you know, but there are nearly 1,000 people that are members of the chat and that come on from time to time. And somehow, despite the fact that we've got a group of 1,000 people, we've done a very good job of everybody being friends and being friendly. And these are also values that are very important to us, and when I say being friends and friendly, I don't just mean to each other either. We sincerely feel that everybody that has joined us on the chat are basically friends and family of ours now. We love everybody there, and we love talking to them, and we love the positivity, just the way that everybody there can be so positive. It's a great place. It's important to us that it stays that way, and we don't talk about it enough. So I worry sometimes that new people will come in that don't know about and share our values. So I hope that if you decide to join us on the chat, that you also are somebody that values the no sads policy and being friendly and friends and having a good time with folks that are also there just to appreciate kittens and meet new friends. So, okay, that's it. That's enough talking about that. DJ's here. We're ready to go. We're probably going to run over anyway, so the fact that I just spent the first 5 minutes talking to you about the no sads policy does not help. But let's do what we can. All right, here we have our first letter. This is really cute. They've put cat stickers on here that are adorable little kitten stickers, and also drawn these paw prints walking across the card. And then on the back it says, okay to read on the stream. And there's 2 more cat stickers and 2 cat drawings that are really cute. This one is a kitten sitting from behind, and this is one laying on his back, and it says floofy belly. And it's colored like a little calico. It's really a cute drawing. Let's see what we got here. Is Custard still in here, or did you send him out while I was talking? He's still, yeah, okay. He's got a reason to be here. Of course he does. Oh. Okay, sometimes this letter opener. Oh boy, well that's hardcore. Okay. What have we got here? Some postcards. Oh wow, this one looks just like Ari.
It does.
Yeah, it really does. Hey, this kind of looks like Logan Varian Acro a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. And here we have our Custard. Yeah. And Eddie. Okay, somebody's really done their homework here. And Kazoo. Was somebody making a subtle point with these cards?
Kazoo's not that round.
And this might be a tiny young Smokey, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, this is part of something bigger. This is a calendar. Look at that. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. All right, we got all those pictures, and they come with a letter. And the letter says,
Don't
oh,
look at the pictures.
don't look at the pictures. Wow, this letter is awesome from Germany. Take a look at this. It's got beautiful handwriting. It's perfectly laid out like a design artist, like as though it were printed. And it's got little drawings in the margins and at the paragraph beginnings, and these fish bones and stuff on top. Like, this is art. This letter is art. Let's read it. It says, Dear DJ and Mr. A, thank you so much for running Kitten Academy and sharing it with us over the internet. You bring so much joy to the cats and also to all the people of the Kitten Academy community. It is just wonderful to see how much love and compassion you and the people that comment and send mail have to share. I found Kitten Academy last year and enjoyed watching the kittens for some time, but lost interest at some point. This year, in May, I rediscovered Kitten Academy with the fish kittens and got really hooked. One Saturday, when I was unknowingly catching the mailbag, having that more personal connection to you and seeing how much the community cared really drew me in. At that time, I was in a phase of anxiety and creative rut, and watching the kittens really calmed me and helped me getting back on track. I was a big fan of Hattie, and now I had to see my next favorites, Song and Cello, go. It's sad, but at the same time, I'm really excited to see the new mom cat, such a love-seeking cat, and her future kittens in action. I'm a huge cat lover, but unfortunately, my student flat is just too small to be a good home for a cat. But some of my relatives have, thank you, Lou. But some of my relatives have two adorable rescued cats, which I love to take care of as often as I can. In the meantime, it's nice to have a place to watch kittens. I was inspired by the mailbag to send you cat toys, but I figured since you get so many toys, which is super great, my little cat toy gift could better help the cats within my reach. So I bought a feather toy for my relatives' cats. One day I will have my own cats, and surely they will also be rescues. I originally wanted to just send you a postcard from my huge pile of cat postcards, but while going through them I could not decide which one. And I started to find all the faculty cats on them. So instead I'm now sending you a letter and all the faculty cat postcards. Don't you think they fit so perfectly? The only one I could not find is Smokey, so she seems too special to be on postcards. Little extra for DJ, I also send a Kazoo postcard since I see how much you love the tiny Kazoo. Greetings from Germany. P.S. I found Smokey as a kitten on a calendar. Yeah, so how about that? And it's funny that it was so clear what it was you were doing here, and this. But as we know, as much as DJ does love Kazoo, he's already got an adopter. He's going to go to a wonderful home. And you didn't sign your name.
Okay. There's a little
Isabel. Yes, Isabel. Isabel, thank you so much for sending that letter and for helping out your local cats. We think that's great. Honestly, I think there's a lot of times when we would rather get a letter from you and know that you're helping out your local cats rather than send us more stuff. So it's fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that you found Kitten Academy again and were able to enjoy it even more the second time. So thank you for that.
Can you do the happy birthday?
Oh, well, yeah, DJ is reminding me. So two things I wanted to say. Before I get to that, first, we normally are streaming 2 streams to the internet in case something goes wrong. It keeps us up a little bit more than we would otherwise. But during these mailbag segments, I'm now recording locally, and I have to choose between doing the second stream and recording locally. So we're only sending 1 stream to YouTube right now, and we're recording it locally. The practical upshot of all that is we might go offline. If we do, don't worry. Whatever you miss will be in the archive. All right? The other thing I need to say is happy birthday to Brew. One of the Brew lots has written to us before. You probably have seen their names or heard their names on the mailbag. They are part of our Discord chat, and Melissa is 30, the big 3-0 today, and she is just one of the most wonderful people. We love having her on the chat. She's just always positive and a lot of fun. So happy birthday to you, Melissa. Yes, happy birthday. So here we have another letter from Mr. Elso Cat, speaking of regulars. And I like the fact that on the front of this, there is a mouth that's wide open, and it says, "Hi, Candy." And on the back, we have another spam coup, which is, I guess, a tradition, which we started with last week's mailbag. And the spam coup says, "Grizzled old Tom naps. In the sun, flick, flick his tail. He must dream of spam." Spam coup. I like this. I like this tradition. This is good. All right. So Mr. Elso Cat today has sent us stickers. A sticker sheet that says "My pet's birthday, thanks," and then on the back it says, "Thanks for letting nearly 2,000 of us and one cat, Mr. Elso, to be there for the birth. It was so a doorbell to see your love. So shut the front door, she's going to stay now. Anyone that lets a cat give birth on her stage lap has a true connection forever. Mr. A, you may have to move over and live on the edge like me in your king-size bed. After all, you are used to sleeping by her. Smile. So Mama Cat, Eddie, DJ, and you would fit just fine, don't you think?" So this is obviously a plea for us to keep Roo. I'll talk about that in just a minute. All right, let's see. Oh gosh, okay, there's a lot to get through here. We have some pages from I don't know, it looks like a desk calendar maybe, but it's something. And here we have a picture of two cats in their cones of shame. And it says, "Names Gizmo Angel, why won't accept the fact that they're not astronauts." It says, "Mr. A, you sang a little part of that cat food ad the other day, meow meow, 16 times. Guess what? I met the lady that sings that ad song. She's the mom of Doc, my older son's friend. Really, I did not meet her on the phone. On the phone, not in person. His mom, Doc, does talk like that. She sounds so, so sweet." Here we have a black cat sitting on a door. It says, "Cat is a doorbell. Did you get the real cat doorbell working and put up? You opened it in a mailbag. I think it came from overseas. Can we see it up? It was black. You wanted to put it on your porch." Hey, that's right. That's actually still on our decorative display cabinet and not deployed outside, but I do want to put it out because it's beautiful and it's perfect. Thank you for the reminder on that. Let's see. This is a cat sticking his tongue out. It says, "No, you can't make a wish by pulling on my tongue. Told Lady L on chat and others that may want to know about this book. The book is titled Dogs That Know When Their Owners Are Coming Home and Other Unexplained Powers of Animals by Rupert Sheldrake. Not sure she got the message and not right on the title, but close on chat. Chapter 3 is on cats. We are all connected." And then this one says, let's see, there's a cat that's sitting up and it says "Fighting Ants." And it says natureswisdom.net, natural ways to get rid of ants. Sprinkle cornmeal or around inside and out. Buy online, Diatomaceous Earth helps keep ants, spiders, and so on away from the house. You can feed to bigger animals and people, too. Check with the company on the people part. Just heard that from a number of people. I use this in and outside. That sounds like good advice. Have a perfect birthday. I hope it was fantastic. Love to DJ. From Michelle and Elso Cat. Is your birthday today? No. When's your birthday? On the 14th of this month?
Why are you doing that?
Because people want to know. All right, so a little bit early, but happy birthday to DJ as well. That's coming right up. Let's see, here's an art from one of my favorite artists, Susan Shedden-Boulay, for DJ. I guess that's what that says. It's beautiful. It's a sort of a surreal fantasy art of a lady and a lion. I'm sorry, yeah, a lion, yes, I think. And some faces with some fantasy masks. It's very cool. Very, very cool. And on Saturday the 4th, I see that Mr. Elso Cat had an 11 o'clock parade and 10 o'clock fireworks. From a calendar, it's still written on the back. So there's a little something for us to know. And then this one says, "Open last," and it's got a picture of a cat in a litter box. Let's hope that there's nothing related to that in this last piece of the mail. Oh, we gotta open this all the way. Oh, okay then. This is something that we talked about on the chat. Actually, I remember this now. Now I see it. On the chat, it came up that she's got, Mr. Elsocat has a sign that hangs over their toilet that talks about the proper use, that shows the proper use of a Western toilet for people that may not be familiar with a Western toilet. And I don't know why they would have that sign. I guess it's just supposed to be funny. This is a picture of the sign, and I had suggested on the chat it might make more sense to put the sign on the other side, because it's the people who don't know how to use the toilet and are doing it wrong that really are the ones that need to see the sign, aren't they? That was my thought anyway. Mr. Elsocat and Michelle, thank you so much for sending all of these wonderful notes. I really do appreciate it. And when it comes to adopting Rue, let me tell you, I am sorely tempted. She is certainly the sweetest of any mom cats that we've ever had. She did, as you mentioned, deliver her kittens on DJ's lap. I mean, that's extraordinary, just extraordinary. Plus, she still loves to just snuggle and hang out, and it just is the most loving cat. She's wonderful. But that, I think, more than anything, is a reason why we probably wouldn't keep her, because she's bound to, of all the mom cats, getting mom cats adopted is so difficult, yet she's bound to get adopted immediately, and in fact, she already has at least one application in, which is unheard of for a mom cat to have applications before her kittens. So she's exceptional in every way, and I'm sure that she will find an exceptional adopter, as much as I am really in love with her. So here we have, look at that, I didn't realize until just this minute. This says, this is addressed to Katie and Kevin, catchers of haddock.
Oh, haddock.
Yes, so this is not for us at all.
We will try to...
Yeah, normally I would open one of these things and read it on the air so we could all enjoy it, but I don't want to spoil whatever surprise is in here, so I'm just going to set this aside and we'll make sure that it goes to Haddie's adopters. It does say something on the back. It says, "Is the Granite State's motto now live furry or died? And when I see pics of a vocal Hattie, I think, Felis clematis in deserto." So there you have it. A little bit of Latin. There's also a drawing on the front of an angelfish cat.
Question mark?
Yes, question mark. That's very cool. So let me just set that aside. We'll make sure that that gets to Katie one way or another for sure. Okay. Here we have a letter that is addressed to Chris and DJ and Tiny's. How about that? And on the back it says, "Happy birthday, little ones. Be safe, well, and happy." So far, so good. I think they are all of those things. All right, and on the inside we have, aw, look at that. We have 3 little kittens with 3 little cupcakes. It's their birthday party, and they're fuzzy. They're made of like a felt. They're very fuzzy. You're going to have to feel this, DJ. Very cool. It says, "Sweet wishes for lots of birthday smiles. Have a terrific life. With love to the little family, Lucia."
Oh.
Thank you, Lucia. It's perfect. It is a perfect card. And let me mention, now that you've come up, Lucia, that we got some email from you that said that you sent us a ton of stuff this week and that we should try to spread it out a little bit. So we've done that. What we did is we took all the ones that we could clearly identify as coming from you and set them aside already. And we figured there'd be at least one in the bunch that we didn't realize was from you and opened anyway. And there we have it. So maybe there's another one in here from you too, and if there is, we did our best to set them aside, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Anyway, Lucia, thank you so much. This card is adorable, and it's very fuzzy. I like that. It's very, very fuzzy. You got to feel this. There you go. Yes, super cool. All right, next we have a postcard from Lion, and it says, Lion, France, yes, I suppose. "Dear Kitten Academy, my boyfriend loves your YouTube channel. He watches it at home, he watches it at work, and he speaks about you everywhere he goes. We love cats, we love all animals, and we want you to receive all our support for what you do. Emily and Oliver," I hope I'm saying your name right.
Olivier.
Oh, Olivier, you're right. See? Okay. This is my French at work, though. Let me tell you, I'm multilingual. I'm multi-illingual. There's many languages which I cannot speak, is what I'm trying to say. And French is one of the many. Anyway, thank you so much. This is a beautiful card. If this is where you live, that is an amazing place. Wow. Super beautiful. Thank you so much for supporting us. I just love hearing from our fans, especially the ones in other countries. Like I've said a million times, it's so fun to be able to imagine as I'm talking to the camera. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at a camera talking to you people, and sometimes that can be a little bit difficult, but it's so fun for me to imagine the people that I'm talking to and where they are and what their days are like and you know, what their world is like. I really enjoy it, so thank you. So here we have another package from Tea Turtle, and the Tea Turtle thing, I think, is from Were Ginger, who was the adopter of Trout. And Were Ginger is a very competent cat mom, but has had some issues ordering things online.
No, why? Why would you say that?
Because she sent us T-shirts that are amazing, and I love them, and then she accidentally sent the same T-shirts a second time, I guess, or maybe it was Tea Turtle that screwed it up. We'll say it was Tea Turtle.
I think it was.
We're gonna say.
Thought they weren't.
We're gonna say it was Tea Turtle that screwed it up, okay? And so sent us the same T-shirts a second time. But then she also sent us new T-shirts that she said she saw and she could not resist. So we've tried to figure out, without opening them, which package might be the new T-shirts and which ones might be the same ones again. We'll see if we got it right, okay? And if this is in fact from you, I'm guessing on that point as well. Okay, she says it is from her, but how would she know? So far we've only seen the outside of a Tea Turtle bag. It could be from anybody.
Only Were Ginger ordered from Tea Turtle.
Oh, it does say another from Were Ginger. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I like that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got two T-shirts. She's very awesome. Like I said, just some of the best people that we've met through doing Kitten Academy.
Sleeping is my plan.
Sleeping is my plans. Wow, that is a T-shirt for you if I've ever seen one. Because sleeping almost always is DJ's plans. That's really, really cute. And let's see here. This says Foxy Nerd. Okay. Well, we can both wear both of these if you ask me. I think I can pull this one off too. Certainly, yes. Thank you so much, Were Ginger. Those are adorable T-shirts, and I love them.
Or does that go to Foxy's?
I don't think it does go to Foxy's adopter. I think it goes to us. Thank you, and I picked the right one. Now, we still have the other bag, Were Ginger. I know that we have to find a way to return it, but I either missed something or...
there's a return label that she sent to us, so we just have to...
Oh, she sent it through like an email or something. Oh, okay, great. DJ will take care of that. That was her volunteering right there. You heard it. You all heard it here.
Foxy Nerd.
Thank you. Those are really cool T-shirts. I'm excited to wear both of them. I saw you sent a medium and a large, which means I can kind of fit into both of them too. All right, New York. I'm sorry. Let me start over. This one is labeled. It's from New York Wall Street Kitty. Wow, New York Wall Street Kitty. That is a successful cat. And it is addressed to Big Kitty Chris, wife Kitty DJ. And on the front we have a cat in a box, in a basket. It says, "You say foxes?" And let's see what we've got in here. Oh, it looks like we have a newspaper and a letter. Let's see, what could the meaning of this be? Mr. and Mrs. Chris Jansen, Kitten Academy. So there's another letter inside, but first let's take a look at this. It says, "A wild thing." There's an article about cats. The subtitle here under Wild Thing is, "Cats are killers by nature, solitary, antisocial hunters who bristle at being cooped up. The training can help our feline companions adapt to the demands we put on them." So it looks like it is an article about Domesticating Cats. And it says, adapted from the author's new book, The Trainable Cat, A Practical Guide to Making Life Happier for You and Your Cat, which Basic Books will publish on September 13th by Dr. Bradshaw, the Foundation Director of the Anthrozoology Institute at the University of Bristol, and Dr. Ellis, a feline behavior specialist at the charity International Cat Care. Wow. Well, I'll have to read that. I'm not going to read that whole article on the stream, but I am going to read it because that sounds very interesting. And what a beautiful photograph for that article as well.
Custard.
Yeah, your Custard started some trouble out there.
Custard.
Aw, look at that shiny cat.
Foxtrot.
Oh, that was the noise from Foxtrot?
Custard. Custard.
All right, buddy. She's complaining. Okay. I think Luke can take it. All right, let's see here. Hi, Chris and DJ. I made the papers. My mom found it interesting. She is buying the book. She buys every book. She likes to cook people food, too. Kitty in the Window is one of her favorites. Reminds me of her Aunt Ginny's house in Rye. The basement of that awesome house. Have to run. Just saw my brother. Gotta chase that boy. Good day, Lunchbox Cat. Okay. That's a great little letter. And we've got 2 postcards here that are beautiful of white cats. Totally gorgeous. Wow. I made the papers. My mom found it interesting. Does that mean the photograph is of Lunchbox Cat, I assume?
Yeah, it must be.
Okay. Wow. Well, that is a beautiful, beautiful photo. Wow. Or maybe that letter is from John Bradshaw or Sarah Ellis, or not. I'm going to assume a picture, though, which is just gorgeous. Wow. No, that is everything it says. But we'll get to the bottom of this mystery, and thank you so much for sending that. It's a beautiful photo. I'm sure it's a brilliant article, and either way, we are super proud of you. That is completely awesome. New York Wall Street Kitty up in the Wall Street Journal. I see that is a very big level of success right there. Wow. We only made it as far as our local newspaper, the Northwest Herald, which was still pretty big, let me tell you. That day that we were in the Northwest Herald, I went to our local gas station and I said, do you have the Northwest Herald? And they said, yeah, there's a stack of them over there. And I went and I picked up and bought the entire stack, which in a way was dumb because I actually deprived anybody else that goes to that gas station of getting the paper that had me on the front that day, right? On the other hand, when I went up and I bought the entire stack of papers, the clerk looked at the papers and then looked at me and then looked at the papers again and said, is that you? I said, yes, it is me. And that was my moment of fame, the one. So there you have it. And I still have that stack of papers. I think I intended to send one to my mom, and I never did, maybe. I can't remember if I actually sent her one or not. But anyway, that is the Wall Street Journal is way bigger than the Northwest Herald. There's no doubt about that. So congratulations. That's pretty awesome. All right, this does not work for opening parcels. I'm going to put this aside for now. Kazoo is helping by getting everything out of this box and all over the floor. Good job, Kazoo. That's a big help. You're a big help. You are a big, big helper. Kazoo's so cute. Okay. All right, let's see what's in here. We got a drop shipment from Amazon, and there is a card, and it says, Hi, Ruse Kittens, for your endowment from Jennifer H., J., and Peeper. Jennifer, thank you. You send us so much. These are these are very fuzzy. These are like little baby toy mice. That's perfect for little tiny kittens, I think. Well, except that it's almost as big as little tiny kittens. Soft and cuddly, though, for sure. And then here we have the Go Cat brand Kitty Copter, which is a favorite around here for a long time. I'm betting Rue is going to like this. We'll try it out on her and find out. It's a toy that's made with these feathers and a little ball on the end, so you throw it as hard as you can, and when you throw it, it spins around in the air, and the cats are super attracted to it. Like I said, this is a favorite around here. We've had quite a few, and they get eaten up and torn up before too long, but the brand is Go Cat, and it's the Kitty Copter, Copter spelled with a K. I recommend these things if you have a cat that likes to chase feathers. It's even more fun than a feather on a string. Very, very cool. Wow, thank you so much. You just sent us so much stuff. Oh, I see. This is for actually, this is not for Rue. This is for Custard. It's a replacement for Custard because there's a second card in here I just saw. It says, "Hi, Custard. Enjoy your gift from Jennifer H, J, and Peeper."
That's right.
Custard's right here. Maybe I should open it up and see if it will distract him from eating those kittens.
He's just playing with loose and
Do you want this? There you go. You smell poop? It wasn't me. Not this time. Hey, Custaroo. I mean, Kazoo. How is this working, guys? How is that even working for you? Can they see you on the other camera? Put you over there so they can. Wow. Jennifer H., thank you so much. That's really sweet. You really have sent us a ton of stuff over time. It's remarkable. Oh, wow. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. This is, the book is for DJ to add to her actual old medical books. I think she may find it interesting. Lisa K. So here's a gift from Lisa K to DJ. And the gift is... the gift is really stuck in here. Old Medicine, a collection of old medical books for students of medical history. It is cool. Let me take a look inside real quick. Makers of Modern Medicine. Oh, wow. It's basically a history of medicine. How cool is that? With a lot of excerpts and photos of old medical books. History of the Comstock patent medicine business and Dr. Morse's Indian root pills. Indian root pills. Yes. Look at some of the old documents that are in here. They look really, really cool. I know DJ's dying to flip through this. I'm going to make her wait a little bit longer. Look at this old ad for Dr. McNair and Dr. Lazzaretti's acoustic oil. Ear oil. Dr. Lazzaretti's acoustic oil. Those deaf from infancy often receive a most miraculous manner their hearing when they least expect it by some trifling accident or errant, which shows them how easily they might have much sooner had their hearing and saved themselves and their friends years of conversing in a loud tone without pleasure, or of being neglected and shunned to avoid that distress which is felt mutually by the deaf person and his hearers. Whoa. How sacred a duty, therefore, is it that we all use all necessary means to remove such an affliction and enjoy the social qualities implanted in our natures. The ear oil has the effect so to relieve the tension and bring into use the natural action of the parts so as to restore the hearing when lost or impaired. Wow, Dr. Lazzaretti's acoustic oil. Sounds like some good stuff. I could use that because I'm constantly saying to DJ, what?
I think you better take your headphones off.
What?
That one. Oh, I guess you need some acoustic
I need some Dr. Lazzaretti's acoustic oil. All right, DJ's flipping through that book. That looks fantastic. That looks really fun. Okay, wow, here we have a letter that is not a drop shipment. And it has a little drawing of a cat on it to prove that. It says, handle with care. And I believe I recognize that little drawing of a cat from one of our previous correspondents. Oh, but whoever sent this apparently did not see fit to include a letter. And it's so familiar to me because, well, hang on. Let's see. Let's just see if there's anything written in here so I don't embarrass myself first. I'll save the embarrassment for once there's no letter. Hang on. Hang on. Those of you waiting for embarrassment, just wait. It'll come. Aha. Extra ants in case Anthony never comes back. Keep up the great work. Kitten Academy is the highlight of our day. Tommy and Sherry. And it is a house cat club organic catnip toy ant. Yes, how did you even find such a thing? Tommy and Sherry have a history of sending us some of the most creative and just stuff that you just wouldn't find anywhere. So wonderful. House Cat Club, organic catnip toy ant. There's 2 of them in here so that we have a collection of ants. So now we have official Kitten Academy ants. Wow, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, that's fantastic. There's another little tiny box in here that says DJ on it with the world's tiniest little card. Will you read it? If you take it, you have to read it.
No.
Out loud. No. Then I'll open it.
Oh, but I want to open it. It's so tiny.
Okay, here. DJ has a soft spot for very tiny things.
Oh my God, it's a tiny one.
Oh, it actually says inside the card. The card says on the inside, a tiny for DJ. And then there's a tiny little box. Why don't you open that too? Oh, it's the tiniest little cat. What's in there?
Oh my God. Tiny cat.
What does he look like? Is it a tiny Kazoo? Oh my gosh, it is the tiniest tiny. Oh, it's a little hand-blown glass cat.
Oh, so tiny.
And he does kind of look like a Kazoo. He's black with little white things, and you'll never see him on the screen because of how extremely tiny he is.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Let me take a picture. I'll put the picture on the chat now, and if people really care, I'll put it on the Twitter later on.
Here, I can hold it. You can hold it. So tiny. It's a tiny Kazoo. I think it's a tiny Kazoo.
It is a tiny Kazoo. You better put it back in the box or else you'll never find it again.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, if I just inhaled too sharply, that cat would be gone. Oh! The cat! No!
I have him.
Oh, okay, DJ's got it.
So tiny.
That is adorable. Wow, you two really... Yeah, you guys have just historically found some of the most unique things to send Tommy and Sherry. That's really wonderful of you. Thank you so much. Super, super cool. And obviously, you've made DJ's day. She just has a thing for tiny stuff in general. And here you found tiny stuff that is super, super cute.
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty wonderful. Thank you so much. I was going to embarrass myself by saying Tommy and Sherry, and it turns out I would have been right. Or at least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. This is a drop shipment from Amazon. However, it is not addressed to Kitten Academy. It is addressed to Kitten Academy, attention, Kazoo.
No.
Kazoo. Kazoo, attention.
Attention,
Kazoo. He's not really attending. He's attending to Tommy and Sherry's paper instead of to this.
Attention, Kazoo.
Attention, Kazoo. Okay, here we have Kazoo. Please give this book to your adopter so that they can build you fun things to sit in. From Lily Cat. The book is Cat Castles.
Oh my God.
A guide to creating cat habitats from cardboard. Wow.
Yes, it at least make.
Wow, it's very detailed. Here's how to make a cat headquarters, a food truck. Look at this food truck. It's got the food truck as a little fish hanging in it, and an awning and every little detail. Wow, a pirate ship, a pyramid,
It's a pirate ship.
a cat canopy, nap tubes, a couch, entertainment center, a house, a rocket, a hanging scratching cat, a pleated tunnel. Ooh, wow. Wow, look how cool that looks. Can you see that? I think that we have a copy of this that was sent to us previously, but this Lily Cat for Kazoo's adopter is perfect.
Really?
Yeah, I think we do downstairs on the bookshelf, and we really need to get into it because there's some stuff in here that is really cool. Of course, when it comes to...
Okay, I'm going to write that down.
Yes, for Kazoo. And you know what? There's a box back there with Kazoo's clamshell in it. You should put this right with it right now. Yes, there's a, yep, yes, there was a clamshell that was previously sent for Kazoo's endowment. You just put that with it. What was I just saying? Oh, cardboard. When it comes to building things out of cardboard, that book looks great. And like I said, I think DJ and I have a copy of it that we should really get to and start trying out. However, there is no doubt in my mind that when it comes to cardboard creations, we could never compete with Kitten Dorm. Do you remember that fireplace that they made?
Yeah, I think they still have it.
Oh, it's spectacular. Kitten Dorm, you know, they foster kittens out on the West Coast. There's a couple really nice people that we've known since the time that we started Kitten Academy. In fact, they originally had started Kitten Dorm after watching us and thinking how great it was. So they're really nice people that we like a bunch, and they build the coolest cat stuff out of cardboard. I can't believe some of the stuff they've made. It's fantastic. So, all right, I'm confused. Oh, okay, here we go. There's a card in this one, and I'm not confused at all. Wow, somebody really went too far in sending us batteries for this, though. So we have a Mystery Motion toy, which is one of those cat toys that has, it's like a blanket with an electronic little thing that moves under the blanket and tracks the kittens. And then they wanted to make sure that we would never, ever run out of batteries for it, so they sent us 20 AA batteries from Amazon Basics. And it says here, aww, it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, this toy has been a Tarragon favorite, and I thought it would be fun for the kittens and or the faculty cats to play with. I'm sending along some batteries to get you started. That is, some batteries. We can finally put some batteries back in our remote control. My goodness. Much love from Paul, Mary, Basil, and Tarragon. Paul and Mary, we were just talking about you guys at breakfast today. Thank you so much for this. You are just wonderful, wonderful people. And we have the best time seeing updates about Basil and Tarragon on the Alumni Spam channel on the chat. They're so happy with you. You guys are the best cat people. There's also a second gift card here, by the way, that apparently is from Basil because it says Mew Blep. Mew Blep. That's so cute. Oh,
I bet Basil put the batteries.
Yes, Basil does seem like the sort to send 20 batteries. Wow. That's really cool. We'll try to deploy this later today.
The gift message is specifically on the batteries. From
oh, you can tell which one is which? I didn't even know. Oh, boy.
So funny.
Mary, Paul, thank you guys. I hope you're doing really well out there in California. Wow. Thanks. That's really cool. And we think of you guys a lot. Okay. Let's see, another drop shipment here, straight from Amazon. All right, and it says here, a gift from Jennifer. Enjoy your gift. Jennifer's last name is also on here, but I'm not going to read it because this is the generic gift card that you get when you don't fill it out. So she probably didn't put her last name on there intentionally. There's not... Well, Amazon is supposed to put a little thing in here that lets us say thank you back to Jennifer, and it is missing. It probably fell out. Sometimes they do. So let me just say it here, Jennifer. Jennifer H, not the Jennifer H, but a different Jennifer H, I think. Is it a different one? I don't know what the H is in Jennifer H because I never keep track of these things. So it is a Jennifer H, and it may or may not be the Jennifer H. Regardless of which sort of Jennifer H it is, thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for what we are about to receive, which is a kazoo!
Kazoo!
Jennifer, how did you send us a kazoo? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. All right, so here we have a Kong kickaroo. A kickaroo for a kazoo-aroo. It's actually called Kickaroo. We're not just adding roo to the end of this as we do sometimes. That's actually the name of it. Called Kickaroo. And here we have it says blanket. Let's see. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I got a message about it too. So this is something that happens, and I've talked about this in almost every mailbag. On a regular basis, we will get a message from somebody that says, oh, I sent you a thing and I forgot to sign it, so if you get something and it's not signed, it's for me. And then we get a half a dozen people that say that, and then by the time the mailbag comes around, we either don't remember, we don't know who's who, or what's what.
That's such a cute one.
This is a really cute blanket with little paw prints on it. It is adorable. Thank you so much, possibly the Jennifer H. That's pretty awesome, and I'm going to start using your box to put some of this stuff that I'm gathering here into, including apparently the cats. The cats are going to be the first of the things that I'm gathering here that go into the box. Okay. Wow. So thank you, Jennifer H. That blanket's really cool, and the Kickaroo is adorable. And perhaps you previously sent us directions that say that those are for specific cats, in which case I'm sure we'll track those down. But in the meantime, it is what it is. What's what? The Kickaroo and the blanket with the paw prints.
So it didn't say anything about where it goes.
No, you have the thing. It says a gift from Jennifer H. You've got it right there.
I'm going to add that to the
Okay, DJ's going to pretend that goes with the endowments for some of the kittens, because it seems like maybe it should. What on earth?
What on earth?
What on earth is this? What is this thing?
The coffee.
Aww.
I know who that's from.
Do you? Who is it from?
I got a message from him.
Oh, okay. Well, there's two notes here, and it says, something for the kitties from Lisa K. And there's a second note then for the thing that says, the travel press is for when you have to go to the office on Wednesdays. I know how much you like your French press, Lisa K.
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet.
You take these, and so let's start here. This is oh wow, this looks like a nice one.
Okay.
So I am a French press addict. That's the only way that I drink my coffee, mostly because I'm too cheap for an espresso machine. But if you don't buy an espresso machine, French press is pretty much the best coffee that you can do. Everybody seems to agree on that, and I just take their word for it. So this is the coolest of all things. It is a travel mug with a French press built in. So instead of drinking the coffee at my office, which by the way is terrible, I can pack up this French press before I leave for the office in the morning and have a fresh cup at the office without having to drink their terrible coffee. Lisa K, this is perfect. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to use this all of the time. Now, there's another item in here that said, for the kitties. Aww, it is. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, that's cool. You should deploy it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope it's not for...
It just said for the kitties. I mean, you've got the note there. Let's see, there's a little stuck in here. Okay, there we go. So it's a little sisal scratching thing with little balls in it that they can play with it. Foxtrot looks a little, well, Foxtrot always looks concerned though. That's just her eyes. She's got this look on her face all the time. So it's like, I don't know how I feel about this. Always. It's just always how she looks. It's adorable, by the way. I love her expression. Can you hand me that they're playing with so I can get rid of it right now? Thank you. Thank Kazoo.
Kazoo playing Kazoo. Thanks again. Oh, you smell so good, Kazoo. You smell so good.
Great. Okay.
How is he so cute?
Thank you so much for those, Lisa. That's wonderful.
How is he so cute?
I don't know how he's so cute, but Here we have a box from one of our regular correspondents and chatters, Dragon Maker. I know whatever is going to be in here is going to be awesome because Dragon Maker has sent us stuff before, and it's all handmade, mostly dragon-related stuff. I thought there might be a pull tab on this box somewhere, but there isn't. So Dragon Maker, I've mentioned before, has an Etsy store, and if you search for Etsy and Dragon Maker, and Maker that's without an E, it's Dragon M-A-K-R. I'm pretty sure it will get you to the right store. And Dragon Maker makes these really cool, first off, catnip stuffed dragon wings. You've probably seen it on our stream before, and you're probably going to see one right now. This is a catnip stuffed dragon wing. And it says, "For my favorite Kazoo doll." And look,
I know.
it's Kazoo colored. It is a catnip stuffed dragon wing. Here's another one. This one says, "For an adventurous waltzer." Waltzer. Are you ready for catnip?
That's like it's color.
It is. And there's one here that says, "For a foxy little girl."
Oh.
So these are kittens. Kittens sometimes take a few months before they're into catnip. So if the kittens don't go for these yet, you're just going to have to take my word for it that the faculty is nuts for them. This says, "For Lute's journey wherever it takes him." So cute. And this one says, oh, "For Cha-Cha's beautiful blue eyes."
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Look at that. Those are so great, Dragon Maker. Thank you. So what I can tell you is that we've gotten some of these from Dragon Maker in the past. You'll see them on our close-up streams on a regular basis. There's one that's been living in the basket on the kitchen counter where Loganberry likes to live. He brought it there, and it's just stayed. And
one went to song because she
one went to song because she loved it. Yeah, so it's been all around. They're wonderful catnip toys that the cats all love, and like I said, you can find them on Dragon Maker's Etsy store, and that's Dragon Maker M-A-K-R. Now, I will read you this letter, but normally Dragon Maker includes a typed letter too. I'm going to see if we find that in here, or if that's not a thing that happened this time. And if I just have to try the handwriting. I've been tempted to try the handwriting, so we'll get there. But look, there's some other cool stuff in here for us that might be perfect for what we've got going on. There is a Simon's Cat card game.
Oh.
Simon's Cat card game.
Did you
And
talk about that?
no, there is, I'm going to talk about tonight then. There will be an opportunity to talk about it a little bit. Exploding Kittens, the card game. I've been interested in that for a long time. And the expansion, Imploding Kittens, that goes with it. Thank you so much for that. I've been interested in this for a long time. I'll admit to being a little hesitant to buy something called Exploding Kittens, but it's supposed to be very fun, so we'll give it a try. And to that point, tonight is our fireworks show in our town, which our fireworks in our town take place directly across the street from our house. I mean, literally, the fireworks are launched from about 100 yards away from our front door. So first off, it's going to be really loud tonight after sunset. You guys are going to hear the fireworks. There's no question of that. But secondly, it means that our neighborhood is just packed with people. And to sort of have some fun with it ourselves, we've invited Jimmy and Jenny to come over this evening and see the fireworks, and maybe we'll play some Exploding Kittens or Simon's Cat. Or we were already planning on potentially playing the card game that was set last week, which is titled, I can't think of what the title was. It's a cat-related card game, and it's got a Victorian-looking cat on the front. It's Cantankerous Cats. Yes, that was it. Thank you. So now we've got a ton of options. What will we even do? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, now this is my first time where I've actually had to read Dragon Maker's handwriting, so let's see how I do. I've been making the claim all along that it's not as bad as she says. Wow, Lute really likes that thing. All right. Dear Mr. A and DJ, last week's mailbag and Mr. A's discussion on preferring computer games or game apps to the real thing prompted this package. Maybe these cat-themed card games will inspire you. I also thought it was time to send some more wings, especially for the kittens who will be graduating and going home soon. Each is tagged so you'll know who should get what. With a delightful, if stressful at points experience to watch, what a delightful, if stressful at points experience to watch Rue have her babies live the other night. I'm looking forward to learning their names, which of course we will know by the time you read this card. I'm sure having a cat give birth on her lap is something DJ will never forget. Will the beanbag ever be the same? I'm rushing to get this to the post office, so I do hope you've been able to get through this all right without my usual handwritten translation. Thank you both again for all you do to bring these sweet fluff balls into our lives and hearts. Anon, Catherine the Dragon Maker, Emma, Grayling, Kazette, and Elphaba. Thank you, I got it. P.S. The packing material I've used is a favorite of my cats.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Good stuff, huh? Want some of that? Oh, Kazoo's a little bit like, Argh. Okay. Thank you so much, Dragon Maker. I think I did all the explanation of what's going on up front, and then you covered it again in your letter. And I've actually considered ordering this more than once, so
Me too, but
now we finally have got it. We don't have to make that decision ourselves, and we'll try it out. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I'm sure it will be a lot of fun.
I got that.
Okay, DJ's already got this catalog, so I can just set it over here. I think, maybe. Okay, perfect. Dragon Maker, those wings are always a big hit, and even if the kittens don't like them now, in our experience, it's not much more than like 2-3 months where they start to really get into it, so I'm sure that their adopters are going to appreciate having those. Okay, let's see, what do we got next? No, I don't think it is. It's not the heavy one. Okay, we're 1 hour in. Oh, Jennifer H. says, this is from me, I think. I just saw it on my watch. I didn't see all of it, so I think that does mean that Jennifer H. is the Jennifer H. Maybe. Oh, wow. All right, there's a box of packing material. Oh, but wait, there's more. A gift for you. Hi, Kitten Academy. Thank you for taking such great care of all the kittens. The soccer field rug is for Kazoo's endowment, and the soft blanket is for the croutons. Hope they enjoy spoogling on it. That's spoogling, S-P-O-U-X. Spoogling.
Oh,
Signed, Maya Bastet, a.k.a. Maya Bastu, O-U-X. Thank you, Maya Bastet. I know you from the chat, but I never know how to pronounce these things. Here you go, DJ. And it is a beautiful blanket that looks very soft. It's green with white polka dots, and we will deploy that in the kitten room with Rue, for Rue. And then this, this looks pretty awesome. I've got to take this out. Oh, there was a link posted to this thing? I hope I can get this. Yes, I hope I can get this back in there. I'm not going to open it all the way just so it's a little bit easier, but it is a soccer green, or a football green, depending on, I guess, where you're from in the world. And it is a big mat for a cat to play on. And it would be extremely amusing to see Kazoo playing on this, so that will go with him to his adopter. While I try to get it back into the bag, let me explain. Kazoo does have an official adopter who is a regular on our Discord chat, so we're pretty excited about that. And we expect Kazoo's adopters to pick him up the weekend of the 21st or 22nd, the weekend of the 22nd, which is the same time that Loot's adopters will be in town to pick up Loot. So Loot and Kazoo will both go, I think that's the weekend after next? I think that's the weekend after next. So, you want to put this up there with the other stuff that's for Kazoo? Yeah. Well, we will, but you want this one? Here you go then. Anyway, I don't know how much you guys can even see with these two wrestling right in front of the camera. Three wrestling right in front of the camera. That's got to be so loud. Let me pull that away from there. I know they're having fun, but that's right on the microphone we're using. You guys probably haven't heard anything I've said in the last 10 minutes. So just make it up. Just imagine whatever it is that you want me to have said. So yes, Luke does have an adopter, and Kazoo does have an adopter, and they'll both be here on the weekend of the 22nd, which is very exciting. And then, yes, it is super exciting. Cha-Cha also has an approved adopter that is coming from much closer, and I don't know exactly when, but Cha-Cha also does have an approved adopter, which is good news. And I've never seen that before. It's Walt's. Yeah, I think so, maybe, or maybe just for people. No, I guess it is for cats. I'll get to that in a second. It's Waltz and Foxtrot that still need adopters. So get your application into On Angel's Wings in Crystal Lake. They're both wonderful cats. Waltz is just the coolest little guy. And Foxtrot has eyes that are irresistible. She's just irresistible. I can't stand it. Every time she comes to the door and looks at me, it melts my heart. So this is an Amazon box, an Amazon Prime box. And I've never seen, we get a million Amazon shipments here. We are big Amazon fans. We're Prime members for life, and we do all of our shopping on Amazon. I think you might have seen the picture that DJ posted of Ari in the pile of Amazon boxes. That's our monthly ritual. Now look what they've done with this box. I've never seen this before. It says, Spaceship, assembly instructions. 1, place box on floor. 2, carefully place space traveler in box. 3, blast off noises. Considering the size of this box, it's pretty much got to be for a cat. Amazon, you get us. You totally get us, Amazon. We're buddies. We're soulmates. Us and Amazon, soulmates. Wow. That must be a new thing they're doing, because otherwise I surely would have noticed it before. All right. Well, what next? Let's take one off the top of the pile here. Oh, this is an international shipment for us. All right. Let's see what's in here. Well, it starts with a letter on the top, and the letter starts by saying, okay to read on the mailbag. So we are certainly going to do that. Wow, what neat handwriting. My goodness. Dear Mr. A and DJ, your Kitten Academy is an inspiration. Thank you so much for all you do for the kittens and allowing us to share in the love via the internet. I was even tempted to adopt two rescues myself. I bet both are true, though. I was even tempted to adopt 2 rescues myself, but despite falling totally in love with them, I felt working shifts I couldn't give them the care they deserve. And so, I will get my catisfaction from your Adorbell kittens and faculty cats on YouTube. Enclosed are a few treats for any of your furries that enjoy snacks from England. Best wishes, Ian, from Worcestershire, England. I hope I'm saying that right. I know.
Nope, not at all.
Probably not. I could say it like a real American and be, well, he's from Worcestershire. Worcestershire, of course, England. Ian, thank you so much for what you sent. Let's have a look. Ian, your handwriting, by the way, is very tidy. It's just the fact that it's so small that made it a little difficult for my old eyes here. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I did not know this was a thing. But somebody totally gets us.
My goodness.
It is a Dreamies tin. And the sleeve that is on it says Dreamies 5 Tasties, 5 Tasty Packs, Selection 10. A Dreamies tin. You know, even once the treats are gone, that tin is going to be an awesome thing to have around with Ari's love of Dreamies. And everybody else's too, of course. As it says, they are treats cats crave. That is the cutest tin. Oh my goodness, Ian, thank you so much. I have no idea how you found that. That's not something that we ever see here. Wow. Ian, that's great. That is so great. Thank you. I got to give this box and stuff to DJ so she can catalog it, even though it's got a loot in it.
Loot. Hey, loot.
Don't let him jump out when you got that all the way up there. Doesn't it? There's just a Post-it note right there. What's the covering?
No, I don't.
Oh. You might need this for his full name in case it's not on there. Is it?
I got it.
You got it? Okay, we'll put this with our stuff then. Ian, that's very thoughtful of you. And, we do, first off, we so greatly respect people that recognize that adopting a cat is not the right thing for them. There's so many people out there that would do it anyway without giving consideration first to the cat and how much time you have to give them attention, especially when it comes to kittens like these. They do need a lot of time and attention. So I can't tell you how much we respect you for making that decision, and we understand how hard it must have been. It's very hard for us. Every time we foster a group of kittens, DJ always wants to keep some, but we have to know that those kittens will get more love and attention from somebody that only has them to deal with instead of our 6 faculty cats and all the cats that we foster. So we get it, Ian. You get it too, clearly, and we so greatly appreciate that you do. You're just a wonderful human being, and you're doing it right. Secondly, it's so very thoughtful of you to then take that and to use it to contribute to us and maybe to other cats. So that's a great way to help satisfy, and we hope that watching our stream is also a good way for you to sort of satisfy your cat needs. So thank you so much, Ian, for the gift and for the kind thoughts and for being a wonderful human being. All right. Okay. Card okay to read out loud, it says, with a bunch of little hand-drawn kittens on the front of the box. That's very cute. Let's see what I can do to get into this. As long as I'm opening a gift, let me talk for just a minute. And I want to call somebody out. Last week, we got a card that was about donating the Fresh Step points to On Angel's Wings, which is a thing I didn't know you could do. But I tweeted a link to everybody that says if you do get Fresh Step litter and you collect their points, you can donate those to On Angel's Wings, following the link that I tweeted, or just by going to the Fresh Step page. You can search for On Angel's Wings there, and they'll come up, believe it or not. I had no idea. The person that did have an idea and sent us the card about it last week is Tall Geeky Girl, who chats on Snopes, Snopes.com. Who knew it? Snopes has a message board. I've known about Snopes since they first got started so long ago. And in all that time, I never realized that they had a community and a message board. I just rely on them to tell me when Grandma sent me something that's just completely untrue on Facebook. So the cool thing about it is that Tall Geeky Girl and the other people in that thread are wonderful people. We read the whole thread, and we were just impressed by how nice the people in this Snopes message board are to each other. And clearly they're big fans of us, and now we are big fans of them. So to Tall Geeky Girl and to everybody else that's part of that thread, you guys are awesome. Thank you for spreading the love for Kitten Academy on Snopes. It's really wonderful. And that thread's been going a long time, too.
Yeah.
It started all the way back.
Keep track of everybody.
Yeah, wow. It's really, it has. It's been going a long time. So not only are you guys sort of keeping the faith, but for such a continued amount of time, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you for that. So, all right.
When did they introduce Soul Hawk to us?
They introduced who?
Soul Hawk. The toe hawk.
Oh, the toe hawk. Yes, the term toe hawk. Yes. I'm listening there, and I'm like, that word is not even making sense in my brain anymore. Yes, the toe hawk is definitely the right term for the little fuzz in between Kitten's toes. All right, so moving right along, here is our card to Kitten Academy, and it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, greetings from New Jersey. My name is Alex. I'm pretty sure my dad, Ernie, has exchanged a few emails with you about our cats, Kit and Dula, and inquiring about the types of cameras you use at the Kitten Academy. We sometimes play the live stream and close-up streams on our TV, and Dula, our special cat, loves it. She gets so into watching the kittens. Enclosed are one Kazoo. Enclosed are a bunch of crocheted catnip toys that I made for your furry feline friends. There are 10 musical notes with really derpy faces. They needed personality for Song and the Dance Kittens. I realize that Song and Fiddle have already been adopted. I hope this package reaches you in time for the rest of the Song Kittens. If not, obviously the toys can be enjoyed by anybody. I've also included a handful of mice. Thank you for all that you do for cats and kittens and for sharing these adorable balls of fur with the internet. Give them some extra cuddles for us, Alex. Alex, thank you so much. This is such a cute card. It did come a little bit late, and normally we make an effort to try to get these things to the adopters even after the fact. So if we have any reason to be sending emails or mails to these people, we'll certainly do that. He's really settled in there. I almost don't want to disturb him. He looks like he's just going to fall asleep. His little eyes are getting heavy.
Aw, he's just falling asleep.
He's going to fall asleep right there. But we've got to show off what's in here, buddy, and I don't just mean you.
Don't move him.
Yes, we just won't move him. So these are what the crocheted music notes look like. This is the one for banjo. Those are super cute. This is one that's for foxtrot. It's pink. It has a little smiley face on it.
Because if you turn it the other way, it's like a dancing kitten.
And cello.
Maybe.
Maybe. They all have little faces on them. There's one for lute. I don't want to disturb them too much. And then when you said that you included some mice, I'm like, oh, they went to the store and they threw in some mice.
No.
But no, these are also all handmade.
Oh, they have little tails. Oh my
Handmade little mice with little ears and tails. There's a whole ton of them in here. Alex, this is amazing. These are the cutest, and it must have taken just a ton of work for you to do. Here we go. Now Kazoo decided to get up so I can show. Oh.
Kazoo?
Now Kazoo is in the wrapping for your...
Where are you, Kazoo?
But it's like a bag, and there's a kazoo in it. Anyway, look at all these notes and mice. This is really incredible. Wow. Thank you so much for those. Those are creative and beautiful, and so nice of you to send these. Alex, that's great. And say thank you to your dad, and give Dula a big hug for us.
We just sent that to Andy.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do it again next week.
We can do it again next week. We were just, when we went to the post office today and picked this stuff up, we dropped off a package that had to get sent to Mandy late because we forgot, I forgot, I shouldn't drag DJ into my problems, I forgot to send that blanket that was spotted like Mandy along with Mandy and Mandy's adopters. So we just dropped that off at the post office today and sent it to Mandy's adopters. I'm sure they're going to appreciate it. So we're doing that sort of thing all the time. In fact, I have a bunch of stuff saved up to send to Charlie's adopter from all the way back then that I'm still waiting for one more thing that has to go into that package, so that I'm hoping I can just send it once and take care of everything for Charlie all at one time. So that's just to illustrate how far behind I can get sometimes on things. But we are going to do that. That's exactly what we'll do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is this...
What?
I know. I think this is a thing. Dear Mr. A and DJ, this is just a little thank you gift for being so awesome. I know DJ likes her warm milk, and as a coffee lover, I thought you'd enjoy this. Baz and Terry also say that lactate froth is a great treat.
No way. So
Love,
cool.
Paul, Mary, Baz, and Terry.
What?
It is a electric milk frother, and you may not have known this, Paul and Mary, or you would have called this out and on your note, but DJ's favorite thing to get at Starbucks is a flat white soy. Is that all you say? Flat white soy, or do you
Soy flat white, yes.
soy flat white? Anyway, my point being that I have looked to see how I could make her those at home and save like $1 million. It does. Over time, everything costs $1 million over time. So I've been trying to figure out how to make those, and the thing that we can't do here that is a requirement to make that flat white is frothed milk. And now we can. So that's something too. Although I can't wait to just try this out for the faculty treats tonight when DJ makes her more milk. And they always get a little bit of milk, and now they're going to get frothed milk, and I bet that'll be really fun. Probably will make for some nice video too. Maybe we can catch that on the close-up stream tonight. Oh, maybe. Although the close-up stream tonight may be offset a little bit because of, like I mentioned, the fireworks and Jimmy and Jenny visiting. So kind of up in the air about exactly how we're going to swing all that. But we'll sort it out. We certainly will figure it out.
That's so cool.
Thank you, Paul and Mary. Again, you guys are the best. Just more than I expected, so thank you so much. Okay, here we have a beautiful package to Kitten Academy from Canada, and it's got a drawing of a cat here, and the eye in Kitten Academy is dotted with a paw, and it's got little stamps of paw prints all over it. Okay, let's see, wow, and it is packed full of things. This is definitely, wow, very well packed. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Okay to read online. Dear Mr. A, DJ, faculty, and students, welcome home. We hope your trips to India and London were enjoyable. DJ, it must be hard to live so far away from your family. I'm sure that the trip was not long enough, though you must be happy to be home with all of your babies. We have sent you a box of cookies which were made to celebrate Canada's 150th birthday, which is July 1st. There's also a jar of locally, that's Manitoba-made, Canadian maple mustard. It is not typical mustard. It is sweet and grainy, and even the non-mustard people in our house love it. For DJ, we have sent some of our favorite flats socks with cute kitten faces and a soft grip strip in the heel that keeps the socks from sliding. For the faculty cats, we have sent some of our favorite catnip blend called BC Buddy. For sweet, beautiful Elsie, we have sent a treat/food toy that our service dog, Lego, loves. Sometimes we need to hold it still when he gets too excited. It is a great way to provide mental stimulation and slow down a fast eater. Tupper picked out a sock mouse for Acro and would love to see him with it in a live stream. There is a mat which made us think of Hattie and Pom that we hope you can find a home for. Enclosed is also a scholarship to help pay the way for one lucky student to attend Kitten Academy. As well, there is artwork made by Tupper. Tupper loves Acro's meow and giggles while copying him. He thinks he sounds like a frog. Keep up the incredible work. Much love and many spoogles for the faculty. Nancy, Tupper, Wi-Fi, Lego, Kashi, Lux. This is Tupper Rex on Discord. Tupper Rex on Discord. So, Tupper Rex on Discord, thank you so much for sending this. I believe this is not the first time that you've sent us something. Let me just mention for the record that my whole life, I have been a big mustard fan, whether it's just like yellow French's mustard all the way up through the really fancy stuff. I love it. In fact, I used to do IT consulting work when I was younger, and one of the clients that I had was the Mount Horeb Mustard Museum in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin. I don't know if it's still there. This was many, many years ago. But Mount Horeb is a little town in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, and they had a mustard museum there. and I loved it. Not only because it's a mustard museum, but the guy that ran it back then, whether he's still around or not, was just a hoot. I mean, anybody that would start a mustard museum, you know they've got a sense of humor, right? Oh, look at that! Hey, look at that! Wow, that really does remind me of a Hattie or a Palm, doesn't it?
It does.
And it says meow meow. And that's a big mat. We will use this as one of our food mats, I'm sure. We're always looking for an extra food mat. This is great. Wow, what a cute picture, too. That's fantastic. Thank you. Aw. We have a scholarship here in memory of Wicket Knapp Dunlop. Please award this scholarship to a cat or kitten in need to assist in the cost of their education at Kitten Academy.
How cute.
Thank you so much. Here, let me give this to you.
I
I know. I love calling it a scholarship. Now, this is really starting to look familiar because we recognize this style of art. And someday we'll recognize this style of art in a gallery. I am quite certain. This is clearly from Tupper, and it's labeled just in case we couldn't make it out, but I think anybody could tell what's going on here. This is Mr. A over here, and this is mandolin down here at the bottom. This is fiddle. Here's DJ, song,
Oh, I remember Tupper's
cello,
art.
yes, lute and banjo, and this says new green kitten Kazoo. Look at that. And Kazoo is, you can tell Kazoo is really zooming as you can follow his little green path all around. He's got like almost like little rocket flames coming out of his feet. So I can see it, Tupper. That's really cool. Wow.
Good Kazoo representation.
Yeah, I really like it. Thank you so much for that. That's fantastic. I'm going to put it a little closer so everybody can really see that.
Where now Kazoo?
Kazoo's up here in the corner. This is Kazoo, the green one. Yes. So cool. Thank you, Tupper. And Kazoo is already zoomed into your box to check it out. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Canada birthday cookies. And they're cookies for Canada's birthday, but perhaps, as we mentioned earlier, they can also be cookies for DJ's birthday, which is coming right up.
Why are you doing this?
Stop being so offended.
Why?
Because it's cute and people want to know.
Everybody wants to know.
They
I
do.
look like the cute cookie.
She's objecting to the fact that people want to know about her birthday.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Here we have oh, wow, those are some cute eyes. It is a multi-pet mouse that is too cute with those big eyes on it. Here we have a very interesting, wow. When you described this toy in your letter, I did not picture something so
Dad!
Did he just jump down? I didn't picture anything that was so big and complicated. It is a dog slot machine that has 3 chambers for food and a payout dish and I guess a lever. I'm not sure how the dog. Oh, I see. The dog presses
So the dog press down and then
the dog presses the slot and it makes food come out into there. I bet you we're gonna play with this with Elsie. I bet you she figures it out real quick though. She's a very, very smart dog. Too smart sometimes. She's one of those dogs where you can accidentally train her things, you know, just by rewarding her, and then she'll just keep doing that thing forever and ever and ever.
So good.
Yes. This says BC Buddy Herbal Blends MX. And it is a combination of catnip, valerian, honeysuckle, and cat mint. Valerian. Yes, valerian is what I meant. I can pronounce words good. That's really cool. And it's got the logo is a cat riding on a motorcycle. Wow. Oh, this looks serious. Smack Dab is the brand name of the gourmet Canadian maple mustard. Smack Dab. Dab it on, it says. And then at the end we have, aw, Miss Zooing Accessories. Miss Zooing is the brand. And they are socks with a winking cat. Look, it's winking. And we've got gray and white, and in the middle is a black pair. thank you so much for sending these things, Tupper Rex. These are some great, useful stuff. Great stuff, useful stuff, and fun stuff. It's a little bit of everything in here, and it's wonderful.
That's for Afro, right?
Yeah, this is the one that we need to get Acro to play with on the stream for sure.
Okay.
You want me to put it up here with your cookies?
Yeah.
Well, if you put it in his office now, he'll either wear it out before then, or one of the other cats will steal it. Excuse me, I got a little bit of the hiccups. I'm sure they'll go away in just a second. All right, how are we on time? We've got a half an hour, 4 boxes left. I think we can do this, folks. I think we can do this.
Lucas wants to hang out with me up here. Oh, no,
Now I'm tempted. You should Google it. Can you Google for me and find out if the Mount Horeb Mustard Museum is still a thing? Does it still exist? It's H-O-R-E-B, Horeb. I haven't thought about that place in so many years now. Ugh, okay.
Yeah.
It does.
It's the National Mustard Museum now.
Oh.
Middleton, Wisconsin.
Oh, it moved. It's not in Mount Horeb anymore. Interesting.
I think it's stores in Mount Horeb.
Oh, it's a chain now.
Well, I don't know.
Wow.
They just moved. They moved to Middleton now.
Okay, so now they're in Middleton, not in Mount Horeb. Well, that's good, because Mount Horeb was kind of out there. You'd really have to be a mustard fan to make the trip. But Middleton, that's right there. In fact, I lived in Middleton for a long time. Well, I was doing that IT consulting. Who knew? Oh, okay, we know what this is and who this is from. This was an idea for Foxtrot. It's very heavy. It is what they call soft litter. It is supposed to be a soft litter for cats like Foxtrot that like to pee on soft things. And I think the thought was maybe if we deploy some of this litter, it would be a better way for Foxtrot to enjoy using the litter box rather than, say, a beanbag chair. And it says, this is for Foxtrot to try. Maybe the softer litter will be to her liking. Worth a shot, right? Love to all with 4 legs and 2, Lisa K. Lisa K, thank you. You have always got our backs. You send us way too much stuff, but we do greatly appreciate it, and we will try this out. It says on the box, absorbs 500%, which that's a strange claim. Does that mean that if they pee, it absorbs 5 times as much pee as they peed? How's that possible? That's weird. That's a weird claim. That's really cool, though. I'm excited to try it out. Yeah, let's try it out. For now, there's no room to set it up there yet, huh? We'll set it up when we start moving some stuff out of the room. Okay. For now, we'll just set it aside there. So I feel like there was something I was just about to mention, and now it's slipped my memory. That happens all day long, though. It's pretty much my only state of being. So, all right, let's move right on then. Thank you, Lisa Kate. That's very, very nice of you. And we will have a lot of fun trying that out. And with a little luck, it'll be somewhat less annoying than the sweet scoop that we sometimes use, the wheat-based litter that we sometimes use for kittens, which is it's a great product. Don't get me wrong. The sweet, S-W-H-E-A-T, like wheat, sweet scoop. It's great stuff. It's a good product. I can't stand it for some reason, and it's just annoying to me to have to scoop that. Yeah, I don't like it. Something about scooping it, it's not satisfying the way that scooping the clay litter is. So maybe this will come in the middle. We'll find out. All right, this looks like a box of a ton of stuff.
Custard!
It is a box of a ton of stuff. There's a ton of little notes in here. Let me separate out the notes, and we'll just go through them. Here you go for DJ right now. Drop shipment from Amazon. It says, Loot, enjoy your endowment gifts. I love you, Mr. A and DJ, and your Kitten Academy family. Keep on talking and climbing. Mr. A, I love your sweet voice. Love, Gwen. Gwen, thank you so much. That's very sweet. And all the notes do say almost the same thing, but there's one that's different. It says, Loot, enjoy your endowment gifts. DJ, become a free member of www.aafp.org. Board review questions. This will help you with your family medicine exam. Love you all, Gwen Williams in Alabama. Here, take a look at the card. There you go. There's a whole URL there for you. And meanwhile, let's have a look. Oh, the crinkle balls. Crinkle balls are always a favorite of cats. Whoa, that's not working. Crinkle balls are definitely always a favorite. Those are great. Here we have an e-treat. Oh, this looks like a very fancy wand toy. It's got a very nice handle on it. Big feathers and a bunch of spare feathers. This looks like a really good one. I'm going to be excited to deploy that in a little while. That looks like a great feather toy. Thank you so much. And, aha! We have a three-way tunnel. These are also great. We had that same one in this room earlier, and we put it away because it got peed on by a foxtrot. Speaking of, I have to say, I think Foxtrot is mostly over it now. She was running all around the house last night. She did great. We brought the beanbag in for a while the other day. She did great. Every time that we come in the room, she runs to the litter box, which is the right thing to do. So, you know, it's hard to say she's 100%, but I think she's doing much better. And here we have a warning: keep away from small children. The thin film may cling to the nose. Oh, sorry. It says, our gift to you. Oh, it's a litter bag. Okay, hang on. There's two things in here. Let's open it up. First off, we have a cat bed, and the cat bed has a giraffe print on it, I think. Would you call that a giraffe print? Yeah, giraffe print cat bed. That's really cute. And then, in addition to that, it comes with our gift to you, litter box liners. Those are useful too. We don't use those too often, but sometimes we do, and they're very convenient to have. One time that we especially use litter box liners, that we used to all the time, is when we would need an emergency litter box for some reason, and you just grab a box like this and maybe even trim it down so it's a little bit lower, and then put a trash bag over it and put litter in it, and it's a litter box, just like that. Where a litter box liner does the same trick as the trash bag, but maybe even a little better. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever need an emergency litter box. A cardboard box with a trash bag over it makes a pretty decent one. And then when you're done, bonus, you can just throw the whole thing out. All right, getting towards the end here. 2 more boxes and a giant mess to clean up afterwards. And we got wrestling kitties. Kazoomer. Hey, little foxtrot. Hi. Oh, did you guys see my socks? These are the same socks I was wearing yesterday, but I couldn't get rid of them yet. I had to make sure everybody saw them. They're cat feet. They're pretty convincing cat feet, actually. And on the bottom, they even have the little foot pads and stuff. I think that they're one of the most ridiculous pairs of socks, cat socks, that I now own. They're too much fun. They look just like Eddie's feet, really. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Here we have one that's not drop shipped, or if it is, it's at least handwritten. And it says, it's not to us either, it says to Eddie from Fur Nation. Fur Nation. So thank you, Fur Nation. I'm sure Eddie will thank you. Let's see what we got here for an Eddie. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No, it almost looks like something Eddie could open. But we will probably never get him in here with the kittens to show on camera. He is, despite the fact that you guys have seen so much of him on recent close-up streams, he's a very shy cat, and it can be hard to find him or get him to participate in things in general. But we can certainly give him whatever this is, and I'm sure he will appreciate it. He's really loved that heart that was sent in a previous mailbag. It's always kind of hanging around by his perch. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. It's an elephant with a little crown and a balloon. That's really cute. And it's, it's a picture of a cat. It says, "Meet Emmeline, my dear Zazzle cat." And it says, "Hi, there's a deferring coming your way. Daddy Chris will help. Eddie, no biting. Eddie, amazing, kind, and 1 in a million. That's what you are. Happy birthday." Oh, but birthday is scratched out. It says, "Happy every day from Lucia and Kitties." So, yes, well, we were supposed to spread out Lucia's stuff, but as I said, sometimes it's hard to tell for sure what's from Lucia until it's too late. And it is now officially too late. So let's open this up the rest of the way and see what we got. Oh, well, they like that string that that's sealed with. And yes, we do call Eddie Sheddy sometimes because of just the copious amounts of fur that he sheds all the time. It's insane. I don't know how he's not one of those bald cats, you know, the ones that are hairless. You would think with the amount of fur that he's lost by now, surely there would be nothing left. Oh, goodness. Oh, here we have the Furminator De-Shedding Tool. Helps prevent hairballs while reducing shedding up to 90%. Wow. Well, we'll definitely try this out on him. Maybe that'll be a way to cure him, or maybe we deploy this and he does end up like one of those hairless cats. We'll find out. He would make an attractive hairless cat, I think. Eddie definitely would. Thank you again, Lucia. I really do appreciate that. And you remind me to mention the fact that many people have been emailing us, and I still have not gotten caught up on the emails. I'm just woefully neglectful in my email duties. I still have every intent of doing it, though, getting caught up. I may be so far behind at this point that I have to like just go through the last week or something and then tell everybody else, hey, if you sent me something, send it again. Once I get caught up, it'll be easier to stay caught up. But in the meantime, it's one of those circumstances where it just gets harder and harder to get caught up because every time I think about going to the email now, I'm like, oh, I'm so far behind, what am I going to do? And then I'm like, well, I know what I'll do. I'll just put it off longer. Just spoken like a true procrastinator, I know. Anyway, I think of Lucia, though, when I think of being behind on email, because Lucia is someone that does email us on a regular basis and has been just as neglected as everyone else. And I've got to apologize for that. I really do feel badly about it, but obviously not quite so badly that I've done anything to solve the problem yet, but I will. Okay. All right, one last box. This is a big one, but light. Looks like this is also a drop shipment from our Amazon fulfillment services. Oh, in typical Amazon fashion, we have a box that they have shipped to us inside a box. Good job, Amazon packing people.
Careful.
I know, I saw him there. And hang on. There is no note. There is no note in this one. So if you are the person who sent whatever this turns out to be, please let us know. Now, it says so specifically on this box, do not open with sharp instrument. I don't know how else you're supposed to open a box, though. That seems like a ridiculous way to say, don't open this box ever. But I do have this safety razor that should be pretty safe regardless, so we're going to try this one. Oh, goodness, it's really packed in there, too. Oh, you know what? I got an email about this. Didn't I? I feel like I got an email about this, and this goes right back to what I was saying earlier about how people email us and say, oh, I didn't send a note, but you'll know this thing was from me. And I do know this thing is from you. I even remember what you said to do with it, and the only part that I'm completely spaced on is who you are. So DJ is shaking her head at me because I am a terrible human being. I'm going to put this right back in, but it's a beanbag chair for kittens. It looks just like our beanbag chair. It's kitten-sized, and the person that sent it had sent me an email and said, this is to go in the annex to help the kittens get prepared for the big beanbag chair when they move to the big room. Brilliant. It is brilliant. And to our mystery benefactor, thank you so much. I will look through my messages and figure out who you were. I'm just a terrible person for not being able to remember these things in advance. It's possible I wrote DJ a note about it and she's forgotten too, although I won't swear to that. I can't just blame her for that because it's entirely possible that I didn't.
You guys would have been.
I might have. I don't know. Anyway, that's really cool, and it's really cool how well that does match our beanbag chair because it's all white and fuzzy, just like the big cat-shaped beanbag chair that we usually use. So that's really, really cute, and I bet that we'll have some great pictures of the cats on it. It would be a lot of fun to see if we could get Rue to pose on it while I'm on the big beanbag chair next to it. That would be funny. Anyway, so we'll bring that. We'll bring that to the annex and we'll try it out for sure.
I don't think this one's good for me. I think it's for me it's down here with priority results.
Okay, well, we'll sort that out later on. Whoever it was, thank you so much, and I apologize for just having the memory that I do. I don't know, it is what it is, though. There's not much I can do about that. Thank you to everybody that sent us this fantastic stuff this week. You just are all wonderful people. Before I take all the stuff out of the room, let me just wrap up the same way I started by saying that the no sads policy, to bring it back up again, you know, I'm really glad that so many of you write to us and send us stuff and also respect our no sads policy. It's very rare for us to get a note or a letter that we have to read on the air that contains something that would be sad that we would have to skip over. And in the past, even when we have gotten one like that, the people usually started by saying, hey, this might violate your no sads policy, so be careful about reading it on the air, which I love. It's just so thoughtful of everybody, and it gives me some faith that a lot of you that watch appreciate that policy and why we do it. So thank you for that, I want to say. And I also want to say I normally sign off from these on the nightly stream by reminding you that we're Kitten Academy and that we foster cats, but it occurred to me that that's not right. That's not really the right way to sign off because you are Kitten Academy more than anything else. There's only 2 of us. There's so many of you. You all contribute so much to making Kitten Academy what it is that it's far more accurate to say you are Kitten Academy. So thank you for being Kitten Academy and for being our contributors and our friends and our fans and our supporters. Just thank you. Thank you for being Kitten Academy. We really do appreciate it. Now, before I get all weepy, I am going to start packing this stuff up and taking it out of the room and dry off my eyes. So
no sad.
No,
what did we
no, I blew it.
What did we just say?
I blew it with some sads there at the end. All right. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks so much for all the stuff, and we'll see you online. We'll see you, even if you're not in Chatter, even if you're not on the Discord, we'll see you on the Twitter, and we'll see you on the Facebook.
And on YouTube.
Yeah, and on YouTube, of course, naturally on YouTube. All right.
Kazoo.
Is that gate still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Foxtrot. Bye, Walt.
How's that going for you, Custard?
Some of the stuff that's not kitten stuff to be out of the way.
Okay, good. Especially since that's stuff we might use tonight. It's right here.
Stop falling. Good job, Legendary.
That's for the tinies in the other room.
Okay, so I can wash it.
Yeah, you can wash it. Never a bad idea to wash those things first. You never know how much sizes and stuff the manufacturers do on it.
Well, if it is for someone, then I'll just leave it in the computer.
Yeah, no, that's not. It's for us. Or for the tinies, I should say. Yeah, they're usually late on holidays.
Maybe we can just put these boxes back too.
Alright, well give me a minute. I'll put on my headphones and break them down. You want to help me get the kittens back in here? I think we're all set, right? Hey, good job cleaning up that food, Logan Biscuit. Good job, thanks. That plate's very clean now. I don't even have to wash it. I'll just put it back in the cabinet. Kittens, alright. Custard, you come out too. Let's put some kittens in here. You're big. You're not a kitten, you're a big. Kazoo was climbing into your school bag. I think he wants to go